are you? This is Blue Angel 777. My name is Pamela. Please like and subscribe. What is today? May 6th, 2021. 11, 16 down to a 7. Okay, very divine day. Number. Okay, balance and harmony, really important. Yesterday was that 555 portal. A few reads ago, I was pulling all these fives. A major shift change is happening. We're feeling that sense of freedom. But also there's this chaotic energy that we're releasing and letting go. A lot of purging that's happening, really removing that old paradigm, shifting out of that old paradigm. But that old paradigm, the energy of it is very attached. It's hard to detach from it. And so it's hard to pry loose from it and release from it. And it's causing a lot of stress, fears and doubts. It's bringing up a lot of energies that we're not familiar with. And some of those energies are past life energies or ancestral timelines that we're clearing out. So this is a difficult time with purging. And so this today, I was called to do a read today, and it was later, and I'm backed up in that chaotic energy. Trust me, the last goodness. So I feel like I'm behind in everything. So I'm trying to catch up, and then keep balanced at the same time with maintaining walks and doing. I'm even off routine, so we really have to get back in alignment with ourselves. If we're pulling off, really get centered. That's really important to get centered with yourself before you can move ahead. And stay focused and stay focused on your mission, on your path, your authentic self. Stay focused on that. Just because we might get slowed down or maybe step back a little bit, and that reminds me of the Pluto retrograde, pick yourself back up, ground yourself, balance yourself out, and start moving again. Baby steps if you need to, okay? So I'm gonna do a read for today for this energy. The moon, I might be in Aquarius still. I know it was yesterday. No, excuse me, Pisces. It was in Pisces. Yeah, Pisces. Dreams and psychic awareness. Seeing things from a higher perspective. Okay. Maybe feeling like you want to be left alone, to dream, to daydream, to meditate, to get in. One of the energies I'm also picking up is going off somewhere in nature and just to be with yourself. No phones, no nothing, and just really get centered and harmonized with Mother Earth, with all the directions, all the elements, really get centered with yourself again. Okay, so I call angels, ancestors, guides, sending masters 5D and above. Call the directions west, north, east, south, Mother Earth, universe, all my relations. I call the elements fire, earth, air, water, ether, and the winds, the messengers of the universe. Thank you so much. Okay, so what I'm calling the collective on the twin flame journey. I'm calling Archangel Metatron today to help illuminate what we need to see on our path, and Archangel Ariel to illuminate. And Metatron was to connect with our 8th soul star chakra, our purpose, our truth, and the masculine, feminine energy. And what do we need to know at this time, please? So I got the Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter. Jupiter is getting ready to shift into Pisces, by the way. Pretty soon, I think it might be in a couple days, the 8th. And then we got Mars action here. That's going to shift into Gemini energy soon. Okay. We got strength, major arcanas, 3 major arcanas, and then deception. This deceiving energy, that 7 of Swords energy. Interesting. So, Jupiter is a outer energy, higher dimension energy. Mars is in the 3D. The strength is in the 3D, 11 number, and the 7 of Swords. Okay, so things that are holding us back, or deceiving ourselves in our minds. Deceiving ourselves in our minds. Okay, illusions or delusions. We're coming out of that energy, that old paradigm of delusion. So the air is the mind, and intellect, and communication, and things that held us back, like fears and doubts and insecurities. That deception. We're finding that spiritual strength, and we're having tower moments right now. of deception. We're having these tower moments. The old paradigm shift, the old foundation is collapsing. But we have this strength here in the Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter, which is in Aquarian energy, but it's shifting into Pisces, heightened awareness. Okay, there's going to be some knowings and what to do, and that's the High Priestess here. She's the moon energy. Moon is in Pisces right now. The High Priestess is psychic awareness, heightened awareness, the divine feminine energy. There's some sadness there, emotions, and making decisions here. Eight of Swords, mental entrapment, things that were holding us back, that were binding us, holding us back. In seeing truth in all of that, there's some sadness, depression maybe, making decisions and what we need to do. Removing ourselves from these energies that are holding us back. The King of Swords in his mind and his thought, and there's the Queen of Wands here, the divine feminine here. There's this knowing. So that's what today's about, is that knowing. That's probably why I called him Archangel Metatron, to help us really connect with our 8th soul star chakra, to see truth. What do we need to know, and keep us on track with our authentic self, to not to create these delusions, and to release and have the strength. The High Priestess, the Strength card, and the Wheel of Fortune energy is telling us that things are starting to move forward. We're coming out of these energies. So we have and remember that you are strong. You have that spiritual strength. Fear on the feminine side I'm getting right now. There's the world Saturn. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We're in Taurus sun energy. There's the Empress. Empress rules Taurus. And then we got the King of Wands. So that spirit, that rebirthing. There is a rebirthing there. And there's the Two of Wands again, the knowing, the spiritual knowing. That's the 8th soul star chakra. So this is healing of all, and the spiritual strength, the feminine strength here is the essence of the feminine taming the masculine. She's in her strength and her power right now. The High Priestess, the Empress, the Strength card. Helping us, the Mother Earth of this healing, the Queen of Wands. The masculine is the King of Wands and the King of Swords. So he's really in his passion, drive, and deep thought, that Aquarian and Gemini energy, with Mercury shifting into Gemini now. That Gemini energy, Mercury and Gemini here. So there's some emotions with that Moon and Pisces energy here, causing emotions, and intuition also. Seeing truth in things, and we're not happy with some of the things that we're seeing. And we're purging that and letting it go. So to go with the flow with those emotions and release them and let them go. Verbalize letting them go. Okay. The High Priestess, the 5 of Cups, and the 2 of Swords, please. Is yes, this toxic energy, that's a Capricorn. Pluto and Pluto is destruction in Capricorn energy. And the Page of Swords is intellect, deep knowing, really in their minds here, that Gemini Mercury energy. But Pluto and Capricorn, I was saying, this is his Pluto retrograde stuff here. It's really stirring things up to rethink, relearn, revisit, all of those re-energies with Pluto and Capricorn about truth and transformation, of really understanding and seeing truth and having clarity on things. Okay, so this is doubts, insecurities, low vibrational energies, addictions. I've been thinking about a lot of addictions and what are they? And does everyone have their own type of addiction? What is it? OCDs, anything like that. Gambling, sexual addictions, any type of shopping, spending money, all of those things, okay? 8 of Swords, the King of Swords, and there's a 5 of Swords and a 10 of Swords that wants to come out here. What's the 8 of Swords? This mental entrapment of feeling stuck. This insecurities and doubts and all of that stuff, really look into the depths. Neptune is showing up to me also with this moon energy of creating these delusional energies and seeing truth in that. The Queen of Wands and the King of Swords with the 8 of Swords and the 2 of Swords here is this rebirthing. Beautiful. That's what I wanted to see with the Emperor. Okay, so we got the masculine and feminine. Sagittarius energy here, temperance, balance and harmony, but this is also being patient. there's a rebirthing that's happening here through that Pluto retrograde energy. Is that spirit is rebirthing. It's almost like the death energy that we felt with this the super moon that we had in Scorpio. Scorpio is death card and rebirthing. I feel like I was feeling a sense of death, of the old shift, the old paradigm shift, and then there's a rebirthing, the Ace of Wands, into this new. But we're still going through the transcendence, that period of releasing in the 3D. We're still healing and letting go of things. The King of Wands, the Emperor, the strength. We got a lot of the feminine and the masculines are in their power and their strength of this rebirthing. Both of them, they're coming out of things that are restricting them and holding them back. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune with the Mars card here of action. Things are going to start moving forward, going in a different direction. Okay, towards balance, karmic balance, the Six of Pentacles here. They're moving in a different direction now. They're finally leaving things behind, old shifts, old ways, old energies, old family ways, family traditions that were holding them back or felt like they were stuck. It could be karmic relationships, all of those, removing and coming out of there. They're having a tower moment. There's action, moving out of that, moving in a different direction. The strength of deceiving energy here is a balance that's coming in here. Beautiful. An alignment. Those are the Six of Wands also. So this Libra energy is telling me there's a balance coming to alignment here. This justice, karmic justice is coming in, releasing. Okay. The World is Saturn, 21 energy, and then the King of Pentacles. Saturn is everything, every day, like setting boundaries, that putting your foot down energy. And it's in Aquarius energy, but what is this energy? Things that are holding on to us. Setting boundaries with that. What is the hold here with Saturn? This whole, remember Saturn and Uranus is both squared off this whole year. So those two, Uranus is the Great Awakener, and then Saturn is here in a 3D of setting boundaries and putting our foot down and knowing your worth and know what you're deserving and your strength. And so releasing things that are hanging on to you. What is the hold there? What's in that energy? What is the hold? I'm feeling fear on both sides, masculine and feminine. Communication. Might be a hold on communication. Here's Hierophant, Taurus energy. Above, below, heaven on earth energy. Fierce velocity. There's a hold on this for some reason. But the Eight of Wands is fierce velocity or communication, things moving fastly. Trinity. And there's Hangman here. There's the Hangman, Neptune energy. So truth and transformation, the spiritual knowing here is transition, seeing things from a higher perspective. Being centered here. There's a hold until you come into an alignment centered with yourself. With Mother Earth is healing here. So it's kind of like an energy of at a standstill till you get aligned with your new self, your authentic self, your new. How do I say that? Like this new shift, this new paradigm shift. I was talking about that paradigm shift since last summer when I saw that in the vision at the lake. We transitioned to the new, but we're still trying to shift into the physical part yet, the 3D. So there's a hold until, and once you get centered and get into your heart center and coming out and finding your balance, then things will move forward. Okay. So that the Hangman with the Four of Pentacles, so it's the spirit as a whole there through this transformation. The Empress here and the King of Wands here. What is that energy? Then things will start moving again. The Wheel of Fortune, beautiful. And fears and anxieties that we're healing from. There's Chariot energy, Cancer, being divinely guided. Number 7 number. This is 9. There's a healing here. Get grounded with Mother Earth to help with fears and anxieties. Sleepless nights. I cannot sleep at all lately. I know the Schumann resonance was high again last night. I think it was like 85 or something. But look at, we start out with the Wheel of Fortune, things moving forward, and then we ended off with the Wheel of Fortune. So you are going to get your wish. It's a 10-10 energy. things are moving ahead. The east energy, the Sphinx facing the east, the knowledge, that knowing, understanding, and then seeing that sort of truth is healing from this. And then with the Empress in relationships and finances. Empress is in this creativity energy, this rebirthing, that spiritual knowing here, and is this being divinely guided. So to finish it off, we're coming to the end, and there's a victory at the end. So that's very good, very good. Energy for the mask. For some reason, when I got into this energy, I got very tired. I'm feeling that energy. I'm trying to clear it. Okay. For the masculine energy. There's cornucopia, 11 energy. I'm seeing a lot of ones, 11, 11, 2, 2, 2, 7, 7, 7, 1, 4, 4, like crazy. Feminine, please. Angel of love, beautiful. There's the angel. That's that soft pink I was talking about. The soft pink, that essence of the feminine energy, and that soft yellow. Okay, yellow too. Soft blue that I was talking about today. I'm seeing it's really drawing to me, and that's that pinkish, masculine, feminine here. Hostilities between the masculine and feminine. In the 3D, showing gratitude here. That's kind of a hostilities and appreciated. Okay, hostilities is he's really holding that sort of truth. Okay, being balanced. I look down here and I see the balance card, the justice here. There's sadness, there's deception, there's tower moments, there's 8 of swords, making decisions, moving away. So in the 3D, I'm shifting from the higher dimension to the 3D. There's tower moments happening. There's leaving karmic cycles, leaving deception, making decisions to walk away from things, and everything is being divinely guided, and the masculine and feminine are being supported. So the masculine and feminine are dealing with things in the 3D to move ahead. So they're really standing their ground, they're fighting. And there's that sort of truth there. Okay. Angels and ancestors, please, for the masculine. Okay. Shaolin, there's the yin and the yang, masculine, feminine, a balance. Energy. Feminine energy, please. Sage, be devoted and committed. A lot of nature is calling here to just be. Masculine, feminine together. This set your sights higher. Yes, this higher perspective here. Seeing things from a different perspective. And the seer, I was wondering, this is the card that I was thinking of. Okay. So is see beyond the current situation. Seeing things from a higher perspective is really, really important. To have a knowing, the 2 wands. This knowing is such a beautiful thing. An understanding of that's that Sphinx energy, of this understanding facing the east, that is a spiritual knowing of what is going on in the 3D, and accepting that, and just still staying focused and still moving forward in your own realm. Okay. Okay. Moonology, please, for the masculine. Work through your fears. Yes, a lot of fear energy here. A lot of fear energy. This is the Scorpio full moon, or Scorpio super moon, really affected, really turned up fears, facing our fears. I was walking, and I was talking about really how we need to face our fears. And even if it's like, I was thinking, even if like you wrote out what all your fears are and start like once a month or once a week, or depending how little or big they are, maybe once a month, or a week, or whatever it is, depending, face your fears. Do some, face your fears. And I was always taught that by my father, is okay, if I'm afraid to I have anxiety and I'm afraid to leave the house by myself. then you should face that fear and leave the house by yourself, and recognize, see that it's okay, that it's only you holding yourself back, you deceiving yourself. The 8 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, you're the one holding yourself, okay? Some people have anxiety, social anxiety of making phone calls. I had that really bad when I was younger, that I could not make professional phone calls, and I was so crazily shy, and to make that phone call, to do that, whatever the fear is, to communicate with someone, call someone first, or whatever it is, just to do it. Start facing those fears. And remember, fears are not godly, they're low vibrational with the this energy here. So this is this warfare here, the hostilities of the dark, trying to prevent us from evolving. So we need to fight that energy and to really be centered. It's time to take action, the feminine here. It's time to take action, hostilities against those old energies, that old shift, the answers you need are coming, that Gemini energy, masculine and feminine together. Take time to breathe is really important. And then it's time to release negativity. So again, the Scorpio supermoon is still affecting. It's a very powerful one. And so it's really it really stirred a lot of stuff up, and to help release things that we were hanging on to. It's just to breathe through those things. Taking time to breathe is really important right now. Is really focusing on your breathing. Is to meditate and to stay grounded is really important right now. Okay, so Akashic records for the masculine, or no, I'll just put 2 Akashic records, please, and then 1 a native spirit card. This is the 8th soul star chakra for the masculine and feminine, please. 2. Female relationships, and then shamanic initiations want to come out. And again, this is a sacred contract, a validation. Today, if you're watching this, that you are in a sacred contract, you are a twin flame. This is validation. Also, the 2 rings here, the center is the Vesica Pisces energy. That Trinity energy here is really telling you to stay centered and balanced. Okay. So shamanic initiations and the female relationships, I will read that real quickly, just a brief. So the female, as this situation involves a female relationship, a mother, a sister, a daughter, wife, or grandmother. With the Empress here, the feminine, it could be a mother of your children, could be your mother, healing from those timelines, those feminine timelines. It could be that heal and clear the female or maternal line and bring forward feminine support. So calling on the feminine, and calling on the grandmothers. I call on my grandmothers all the time. Calling a female master, angel, or spirit guide to give guidance and assistance with this matter of the Akashic record. So call on Mary Magdalene or Blessed Mother or Terry Takawitha. Call on the feminine timelines and to help you with this situation. Shamanic initiations is review the records for shamanic initiations and remember the ancient teachings. Okay. Connect to the earth here, Mother Earth again. So very strong connecting with the Mother Earth here. Connect to the earth, shamanic gatekeepers or guardians. And this situation is an initiation for your higher self to grow in wisdom on the spiritual ascension paths and reclaim your gifts, call your gifts back, okay? And I will do 1 native spirit card for today. Okay, this is you. Spirit of water, emotions, heightened awareness, intuition, going with the flow, even through the rough waters, but the sun is coming out. This illuminating, the sun is so powerful. And me and my son just sat outside and just absorbed that sun. And then all of a sudden the clouds started coming in, it started to sprinkle on us. So we were going through a cleansing and a clearing. So that's really a spirit of water and storyteller here, okay? I just will read this one today, and because it flew out of there, the spirit of water. Also, it's Moon in Pisces today. And that's a 99 number, ending of old cycles. Okay, trust your intuition. Yes, the High Priestess is up here. The Empress is here. Trust your intuition. Know that you're on the right path. Take time to nurture yourself. Allow your inner child free reign. Believe in your dreams. Don't stifle your emotions. Trust the messages they're giving you. Purify and cleanse yourself and your home. Healing is on its way. Emotional healing energy is expanding with you. So you might be emotional. You might feel the urge to cry. You might be purging. A lot of heart chakra, a lot of heart chakra blockages I'm feeling, or that's opening up. It is opening up, and that's why we're getting this throat chakra stuff. So we're really purging through the heart and the throat. I'm also getting a lot of third eye pressure too. So a lot of clarity is coming to light. Okay. We might have problems with your eyes, like a pull feeling on your eyes if you're feeling that. Please let me know what you're experiencing at this time as far as symptoms through these energies, your ascension, and also your children, what your children are feeling, okay? If your children's going through this also, can you please tell me or let us all know what you all are going through in the comments. Okay, the spirit water invites an emotional richness into your life. Can communicate with your heart. Embrace your childlike wonder. This card also represents purification, cleansing, and healing. It reminds you to clean your personal space in your body and also urges you to accept and embrace your emotions. All of them, even the ones that you don't usually like. Additionally, trust your hunches. Push off from the shore of safety and enter the flow of life all as well. The journey, be aware of water in your life, humidity, mists, clouds, rain, water, and food, fruit, vegetables, and so forth, the oceans, the rivers, the bath, the shower. Drink extra water, energize it by placing your hand over each glass and sending love into the water. Evaluate relationships, notice how each encounter affects your subtle emotions. Take some daily time to relax, especially near or in water. Cleanse and purify yourself and your living space using water. Imagine how it would feel to be a still pool, a mountain stream, a mist, the great sea, or a summer shower. Notice any emotions or feelings that emerge as you do this. Watch for your dreams and journalize them. Okay, when I walked to the lake, I was telling you that I looked over the cliff and it was just this lake. It's just gorgeous, and it had the most subtle, soft blues again. It's a really soft, light blue in soft pinks I'm seeing. Really, it's unbelievable that's really showing to me. And there's a sailboat way off in the distant, like there's two colors of the lake. One was a little bit brighter, I guess, or bluer, like a light blue. But in the off, there was like a haze right above the water, which was like a really soft blue. And then the tree there, and then this sailboat sitting right in the middle of it. It looked fake to me. The water looked fake. There was no movement, just a sailboat sitting in the middle of it. That sailing, going with the flow through these waters, that stillness. It was really, really beautiful. Also, it was a sign for me and my twin. We always talked about a sailboat, and he lives by the Great Lakes, by where his area. I live two completely different Great Lakes, but we always go to the beach and we feel like we're at the same lake. So that was a sign for me for sure. But the water is beautiful. And so really doing your meditation showers and your baths and your cleansings and clearings, and it's really important. Emotionally also clearing and cleansing, okay? So I send you all love and light. Please like and subscribe and let me know how you're doing at this time. Thank you. Have a beautiful day or a good, beautiful night. Bye-bye.